Hi, I'm Geoff, and welcome back to xHanky Lifestyle TV. Today, in the Kiwi Guy Cooks series, we're trying a quick and easy version of a classic Christmas dessert. We're making a modern take on a sherry trifle. So, let's get started. Okay, I'm starting with the base. You can use any kind of fruit you like. I've got some tin fruit in the cupboard, so that's what I'm using. So I'm just pouring away the excess syrup there, and now I will just place the fruit in the base. You want them to be pretty evenly placed across the bottom because we're going to make a jelly, sort of a jelly mixture here, which I think is quite important. There we go. Now we sprinkle in the jelly crystals. Just sprinkle them evenly across the top, and then quickly in with 1 cup of boiled water, and that'll form our jelly base eventually. Okay, mix that well, and now we've got some trifle sponge. You can normally pick this up from the supermarket, or you can make it yourself, but it's pretty cheap to buy. So just cut this into cubes, like so. And now just allow those cubes to soak up a little bit of the jelly mixture there. Place them across to form the base. As you can see, we've got the base almost ready. Now the final part of the base is my favourite part. So grab some sherry. I'm going to put about probably half a cup of sherry in the base here. You can have more or less to taste. If you've got some kids eating the trifle, you probably don't want them having too much sherry, but a little bit is always it's good. It's a taste of Christmas. And that's our base done. Okay, now over to the oven. I've got a couple of tablespoons of custard here with about 60 mils of milk, and I'm just gonna dissolve that in the milk now. I've also included probably a couple of tablespoons of sugar. You can have more or less sugar to taste. Once you've got that dissolved, add in a bit more milk, probably another cup of milk. And I quite often add a cup of almond milk here as well, but you can choose that if you like. Or if you don't, then just stick with normal standard milk. And stir the custard on the heat until it begins to thicken. There you go, and you can see it thickening up now. The key thing with the trifle custard is you want to cool it quickly, so into the bowl of water there, and that'll just let it cool down a little bit quicker and make a more solid custard for the trifle. There we go. Back over to the bench, we're putting in a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we're going to whip our cream now with that. I've got some icing sugar here too, so I quite often like to add a bit of icing sugar to my whipped cream. So 1 tablespoon of icing sugar. You can obviously vary that depending on how you like it. The trifle's an English traditional dessert, and it's thought to have its roots in 16th century England, so it's been around for a while. But obviously the trifle we're making today is a modern take on this. Anyway, we're in there with the cream now, so that's 500 mils of cream, and I'm just going to whip that by hand. You can use a blender if you like. Just whip that till it thickens up, and there we go. And a couple of tablespoons of jam. You can obviously adjust that to however you like it. Once that's all ready, then we back over to the trifle, and on with the custard topping now that it's cooled. Just make sure each level is relatively even, so that's what I'm doing here, I'm just smoothing it out. And there you have it. Okay, let's get the cream on top and get this setting for our Christmas lunch. Okay, so we've got our base and custard there, and now we've got our whipped cream. So I just spoon the whipped cream onto the top, just in big dollops, and then you can smooth it out. The key thing with a trifle is it's a layered dessert. There's many takes on this, so the key thing is it has the sponge soaked in sherry, a layer of custard, and a layer of cream. But there's many variations on this, as you can see by the one I'm making. So once you've got the cream there, just smooth that all out. It's looking good. Now I'm just going to put some sprinkles on top to finish it for the kids. Obviously this is for the kids, but if you're making a more adult trifle, you might want to use berries. I've seen blueberries, strawberries, raspberries all used, and just piled on top really. And there you have it. Geoff's take on a Christmas sherry trifle. Goes down great with your Christmas dinner, as long as you can sleep off the sherry afterwards. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you try and enjoy this recipe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you liked the video, then please like it, subscribe, and ring the bell if you'd like to see more like this. And thanks for watching.